Hey everybody, this is Maria with CompanionLabs, and I'm here to talk about kickstarting your first bid test. So at this point, you might be asking yourself, is this it? What's next? You've signed up through Facebook. Where do you go from here? Well, our goal at CompanionLabs is to keep things really simple for you by creating powerful companion apps that will help improve your performance but don't take a ton of time or work to learn or use. So all you have to do moving forward is head back into Ads Manager, Power Editor, whichever third-party tool you use to manage your campaigns, and from here on out, everything will be done right within that platform. But remember, using a bid test from CompanionLabs won't make a bad campaign good. It will make your good campaigns perform better and more consistently over time. So what you'll want to do is bid test ad sets that meet the following criteria. Number one, bid test was built for prospecting campaigns, so you don't want to use it for remarketing or customer marketing. Number two, you'll want to bid test ad sets that have had a proven winning history. So ideally, any ad sets that you're bid testing have had relatively good performance using automatic bidding already, over multiple days, if not a week. It's definitely not the time to test new creative or audience strategies. And lastly, we recommend a beginning budget of at least $50 for the source automatic ad set that you're going to bid test. All of this, of course, is recapped below in our 5 tips for bid test success and our frequently asked questions docs. So once you've read both of those one-page docs, it's really simple. All you have to do is just add bid test, and I will show you. So if you take a look at this campaign, it's done really well for one of our clients. They've spent about $1,400, made about $25 back. And if we click in here, you will note that there are 3 ads rotating, and Facebook has clearly zeroed in on a winner here. This BA mom has received about 70% of the spend, 60% of the delivery. Now, before I kickstart my bid test, I am going to shut off these other 2 ads. There we go. When bids are lower, you get less delivery. So it's really important to put your best creative foot forward, so to speak. And that is this ad here. After my bid test, I will come back and turn this ad on because it's doing well. We just don't have enough to bid test it yet. So we've got BA Mom left on. We're going to go back to the ad set. Click into the ad set name here with this little pencil. All right, so get that cursor at the end, hit the space bar, add the word bid test, save, and close. There you go, that's it. So in 15 minutes, we'll pop back on and see the bid test that CompanionLabs created. Hey everyone, I'm back. It's been about 15 minutes, so let's take a look at this bid test. So here's our source ad set, right? And you'll see that CompanionLabs created 13 additional ad sets right beneath it. All right, so I kind of want to break this down for you so you know what you're looking at. We will start over here with budget. So the original budget was set to $150, and because we create 13 new ad sets, we take that original number and divide it by 13. So that's why we're looking at $11.54 here. So the budget of each of these will be 1/13 of whatever you set the original source budget to. And this works exactly the same whether you're using daily or lifetime budgets. And over here, we assess each ad set using letter grades. So they'll come in A through F, and depending on the bid level, it'll take 24 to 72 hours for those to start rolling in. We recommend keeping A's and B's on. C's are neutral, so you can keep your eye on those, shut them off if you want, or leave them on, see if they'll change. And D's and F's you can just turn off, right? So here, however, you'll see a ton of U's. That simply means unavailable, and that just says letter grades haven't come in yet, right? So give it a little bit of time, and they should change. In the meantime, however, if you want to shut off a U, you sure can. It's not going to affect the bid test at all, right? It'll just shut off that ad set. That's it. And with that, we also give you something called an EBU. So they haven't rolled in yet because we just kicked this thing off, but EBU stands for Estimated Budget Utilization. And what that means is the percentage of the budget that's being spent at that moment. And we refresh this data for you every 15 minutes. So here's the thing. When you've got an A, right, the ad set is doing well, it's performing A grade. And then you've got a high EBU, 90% or up, right? That's that sweet spot. That means that your budget is being used by Facebook, the ad set is performing well, and so we recommend at that point that you can bump the budget up. Let's see what else. Okay, what about this running source automatic ad set? Should you turn it off? Should you leave it on? We say leave it on. It's actually really nice to just kind of gauge and have that basis for comparison where you can see how the automatic is doing versus how the manual is doing. If you want to lower the budget, however, you sure can. You can just do that manually right here. Change it to whatever you'd like. And that's really it. Okay, so that's what you should see. This is how things should look. And again, please read the frequently asked questions document. That should help. Or our 5 tips for bid test success. Take another look at that. And if you still have questions, feel free to initiate a chat session with one of us in the bottom right-hand corner. We really appreciate you using Companion Labs, and again, we're here to help. All right, happy bidding.